Sylvester, what are you doing in my sink?
I don't want to go to school tomorrow. I can study thinking about you.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or hello, nice to meet you. I got this idea randomly to vlog my first week back to school. I am a sophomore in university. Yeah, I just thought it might be like an interesting vlog that you guys might want to see, like more my day-to-day life as a full-time college student. I'm a psychology major and I'm going to be minoring in creative writing, I think. I haven't like declared my minor yet, but that's what I'm leaning towards. I have class tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. So I'm just doing my like pre-school prep. It's weird because I've had the whole summer off, so I'm like not in the mind space of going to school, but it snuck up on me and here we are. So gotta prep. I thought I'd show you like what I'm bringing on my first day. Do a lot of my stuff on my iPad, so I do like paperless as much as I can. And I know I get a lot of questions on that whenever I bring it up. So I thought maybe I'd show you guys like how I take notes and how I do school on my iPad. It is a little bit interesting though, because I do only have class Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just managed to get a really nice schedule. So I have Tuesday, Thursdays off. This vlog's technically only gonna be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the days I have school. So for those of you that don't know me, or this is like your first video, or you just don't know my living situation, I do live off campus, just in a normal apartment. It's not student living or anything like that, but I have 2 roommates. Maybe once my room's like cleaned up, I could do like a room tour, like apartment tour, but just let me know if you'd be interested in that. But right now it's a freaking mess, so.
Love that for me.
But yeah, so I don't really live like the dorm lifestyle. I don't have a meal plan, like I don't live on campus, so it's a little bit different than like your average like typical college lifestyle, I guess. But yeah, now that you know my whole life story, first week, let's do this. Boom.
I don't want to go to school tomorrow. I can study thinking about you.
I'm just toasting a little English muffin, putting some butter and jam on it. Nothing crazy. I'm really not that hungry, but I'm like forcing myself to eat because I think I'll regret it if I don't eat something. Okay, so I did my hair and I did my makeup and I got dressed. So I'll show you my first day outfit. But wait, before we get into my outfit, I want to talk to you guys about today's sponsor, which is Poshmark. If you don't know what Poshmark is, it is a free app that allows you to buy or sell used clothing. So whether you're trying to make some extra money and get rid of clothes you don't want to wear this school year, or you're trying to pick out a new school wardrobe on a budget, especially if you're a college student like me, Poshmark is the way to go. They have stuff for literally everybody, and they have affordable brands as well as high-end stuff like Nike, Gucci, all that. I also have my own store on Poshmark, so you should download the app using the link below. Follow me, check out my stuff. Here are some of the pieces that I'm selling. They're really cute. I just don't get enough use out of them, so maybe one of you guys will. But yeah, so if you guys do download Poshmark, you can use my referral code, which is just my username, Haley Sherbel, and you get $10 off your first purchase. Make sure to comment below and let me know your username so I can check out your stores as well. And again, shout out to Poshmark for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into the fit. I kept my makeup pretty simple, just like mascara, some face stuff. Nothing crazy. Wearing this little butterfly necklace from Brandy Melville, this flower top from Shein, my Lululemon leggings, and then I have just like my Air Force with my socks. Sylvester really wants to go out there. That's pretty much what I'm wearing and my look for the day, and now I'll show you guys what's in my backpack. This is my backpack. It's just a red JanSport. I like it because it has like 3 different pockets. In the main pocket, I have my planner, which I got from Target. I think it's really, really cute. And then just a notebook with some college rolled paper in case I need a loose leaf for something. And then just an accordion folder binder just so I can hold any handouts or anything like that. And then in this little pocket right here is where I put my iPad. And it just perfectly fits in there ready to go because that's where I do most of my schoolwork. And then in this little pouch, I have a pencil, a pen, my Apple Pencil, a little calligraphy brush pen, some whiteout, some lead, and then my highlighters. These are the Zebra Mild Liner. They're like a pastel kind of color, and they're really cute, so. And I mainly have those for my planner, not really for note-taking, because, as I said, I take all my notes on my iPad. And then I'm also bringing just one of my Hydro Flasks with water, so. Okay, so So I've pulled up at school, found a parking spot. I know a lot of college students always talk about how there's never anywhere to park. I don't really have that issue where I go. I don't know, maybe there's just way less students here. At 9 a.m. I have cognitive psych, which is like thinking, and then after that I go to personality theory, and then I have an hour break for like lunch or homework, and then I have social psych, and that's pretty much all that I have for my Mondays. So I'm heading to cognitive psych right now, and I'm hype. I'm ready. And I'm building all my classes in today. Okay, so I finished my first 2 classes, and now I have like a 50-minute, hour-ish lunch break, so I'm gonna go home and eat. Thankfully, even though my apartment is off campus, it's like only like a 5-minute drive, so I can pretty much go to and from pretty quickly. I don't really eat on campus or anything, save money, and there's not really many food options on my campus besides like a Subway and the cafeteria, and I don't really like the cafeteria. There's also like a Starbucks and a cafe and like the big main building. Yeah, I don't really hang out much on campus. I don't know. And we're here at my car. Home we go. Look who's here to greet me. Hi, chicken. What you been doing? Just hanging out? That doesn't sound very eventful. I have my leftover pasta from yesterday. I used this sauce last night. I like got a new flavor, the Parmesan one, but normally I get the tomato basil, and I think I definitely prefer the tomato basil. Why are you in the sink? My food, I'm just gonna chill on the couch with this little chicken nugget, watch some YouTube videos, and eat. I finished my lunch, and now I'm going to my last class of the day, which is social psychology, which should be fun because I think like my favorite aspect of psychology is definitely talking about like relationships and social interaction. This is a professor that I had last semester, and she like knows all about my YouTube and stuff, which is pretty cool. So excited for that, and then I'm done for the day, and I can come home and watch Euphoria and take a nap after I do some schoolwork. Most teachers give like a syllabus on the first day that kind of outlines like when test dates are and like the overall schedule for the semester, so I'm gonna go through my planner and kind of map it out a little bit. But for now, we're going to class. Barely managed to find a parking spot because someone thankfully was leaving, but I am in the smaller lot today, so. Campus is so busy the first week. Alright, just left the building, finished my last class of the day. Now I'm gonna go get gas. I think I'm gonna go to Target and pick up just any other school supplies I might need. I found out that for my social psych class, I have to do 10 hours of service and write a paper on it. So I think I'm gonna volunteer at the Humane Society near me. That's where I adopted my cat. Do some research and look into that today. There's like a bunch of bugs and they're making really loud noises. Also the light makes me look so dewy. It's just sweat. It's 100 degrees. It's just sweat. Wow, I came to see if they had the brush tip pen. These are the chisel tip. But they have so many more colors than I have. That's pretty cool. Go Target, but they don't have the ones I'm looking for. Maybe Michael's will have them. I just want the brush pen. They're like back to school sections, kind of like empty. People have been shopping. We made it. But I don't think any of these are brush. This is way more expensive here than it was at Target, but also Michael's always has like 40% off coupons, so. Here they are, they have them individual. That looks so nice. This is what the ones I have right now, just the chisel. I wish they just had like a pack of them. So I really didn't vlog that much the rest of my day after I got home from school. I kind of just hung out. I watched Bachelor in Paradise with my roommates, played some video games, kind of just relaxed. I don't know why, but going back to school, like even though I didn't do much like crazy learning or anything, it was just like going over syllabi. For some reason, it still just like exhausted me. Tomorrow, I'm gonna start planning out my semester, ordering my textbooks, and then I have an online class that I'm gonna start doing tomorrow, so I'll vlog that. I'm going to sleep, and I get to sleep in, which is nice. So good night. See you tomorrow. What's up? It is Tuesday. I'm here with Josh and we're gonna go get some ice cream and then we're gonna go to the library. I'm gonna work on some YouTube stuff and then we both have a little bit of homework from like the first few. We both have like online classes, so we're gonna go to the library, get her done. Italian ice, cotton candy with some gelato.
That's 99.
Whatever, it's almost 100, it's close enough. We're at the library. Hi guys, good morning. It is Wednesday. I'm just about to head off to class, but I thought I would show you my outfit of the day. Today I'm just wearing this little white cami. I have a Calvin Klein sports bra underneath. I'm wearing these striped pants from Shein. They're just like capri, just kind of something fun. And then I'm just gonna wear my white slip-on Vans, which are out there. Ignore this trash bag. It's full of clothes that I need to take to the donation center. So that's why it's just chilling in my room. I'm not just like hoarding garbage, it's clothes. And of course, I'm taking my backpack. I never make my bed. Am I just the only one that never has the energy to make their bed? I need to do that more often. For my first class today, Cognitive Psych, we actually are jumping right into like lectures and bookwork. For every chapter we're supposed to read in the book, we have like a little quiz online. And he was like fully expecting all of us to have our book by yesterday and do the quiz, which normally would be fine if you like go to the bookstore and buy it. But he's asking for like the 4th edition of the book, and the book's up to like the 7th or 8th edition now. So the 4th edition again is really hard to find. And on top of that, the bookstore was completely sold out because they only had limited copies. So I took the quiz without the book. I just kind of guessed and I only missed 1 point, but I have a feeling that like everyone in the class is gonna be like, what the fuck? Most teachers give you like a week or so to get your textbooks and everything, especially because you can order them like on Amazon and stuff for way cheaper. Going to the bookstore at your local school is so overpriced, it's insane. So I'd recommend checking like Chegg, Vital Source if you like ebooks, that's what I use, and then Amazon. Sylvester, you can't come to class. Goodbye, love you. And we're off. I have all the same classes that I had on Monday, except for tonight at like 5:15, I have a night class. Ooh. Night classes are like once a week, usually last around 2 to 3 hours. So I just pulled up to the school and realized that I left my iPad at home. So I'm gonna have to take my notes today just on paper and then transfer them over later. I will be able to pick it up though when I go home for lunch. So at least I'll have it for my last 2 classes, but
as a result of our desire to explain behavior according to people's traits. In social psychology, we have a name for that tendency. It's called the fundamental attribution error. There's a lot of recent research and discussion in psychology about how personality and social media interact.
okay, I'm done with my first 2 classes. Now I have my little lunch break. I'm actually kind of annoyed because, as you guys know, I do take notes on my iPad. But for some reason, my first class of the day, the professor, he's so against electronics. He's like, no phones, no tablets, no computers, which in university, it's pretty common that you can just take notes on whatever you have. Like, a lot of people bring their laptops and stuff like that. And he's just really dramatic about it. But like, we're grown adults. I pay to be here. I feel like it's just such a narrow way of thinking that like, just because someone's taking notes on a tablet, it means they're gonna like cheat or whatever. Like, it doesn't make sense because we don't even take exams in class. You take exams in the testing center where no electronics are allowed. So like, all we're doing is listening and taking notes. So I don't understand why he has such an issue with people using electronics. He's not even that old either. I thought, okay, maybe if it's like a really old person who's just like not used to it, but like he's maybe like my dad's age, like really not that old. I'm an adult and you can't trust me to write on my tablet. Okay. Basically for that class, I'm gonna go get like a composition notebook because I'm really not trying to argue with my professor. I'm very like anti-confrontation. So, but for now I'm going to get lunch. My internet friend, one of my best friends, Lily, she sent me a meme about Olive Garden while I was in class, and I responded and was like, wow, now I'm craving Olive Garden. And she like surprise Venmo'd me money to go get Olive Garden. So I'm getting Olive Garden for lunch thanks to Lily. The girl next to me just got pulled over. Okay, I'm leaving. I actually realized I can't back out because his cop car's right there. So I have to like awkwardly sit here and wait for them to be done. That's fun for me. I've never seen someone like get pulled over into a parking lot, but. So I got my food and they even gave me extra breadsticks. So basically I'm thriving and I'm ready to eat. Sylvester, what are you doing in my sink? Okay, I am heading back to class right now. I went home, ate some food, watched some TV for a little bit. I went to the grocery store, picked up the stuff that I needed, and now I'm heading back for my night class. It's my first time having it. It's just once a week on Wednesday nights, and it starts at like 5:15. It's like 4:50 right now, so it's in the main big building with the library that I was at yesterday. I really like night classes. I feel like a lot of people don't really like them that much, but I enjoy them. So, and I always feel like if you have a class that you don't really like or don't really want to take, it's great to do it as a night class because then you only have to deal with it once a week for a few hours instead of like every other day or every day. But I'm actually excited for Children's Lit. I'm not dreading the class or anything. It was just only really available at night. We'll see how it goes. I don't really know what the class is going to be like about, like what we're necessarily learning. Like, are we learning how to write a children's book? If we're learning what makes a good children's book, like I don't know, I feel like children's literature seems very like straightforward, you know, like bright colors, cute simple drawings, rhyming, you know, like simple storylines. I don't know, teaches a good life lesson. I feel like it seems so easy in my head, so I'm like curious to see what I'm gonna learn from this class. I'm hoping that we have like a final project, which is to write a children's book, because if I can like make a book and illustrate it and everything, I think that'd be so fun. But I don't really know. I'm not really sure what to expect. Okay, so I finished my night class. Pretty fun. I have to order 17 books. Most of them are children's books, so hopefully they're like pretty inexpensive, but 17 books. After that, there was a hypnotist on campus, so me and some friends went to the hypnotist show and it was crazy. I took a few clips. I don't know if the audio is gonna be good or not, but yeah, so that was my Wednesday. I am exhausted, so I'm gonna go inside, go to sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow or Friday. Welcome to my first angry girl moment of the semester for my cognition class. I finally got the textbook that I ordered online because the bookstore was sold out. So I read the whole first chapter to catch up. I took notes and everything on what I was reading. I went to take the quiz and I was like, I got this, whatever. Mind you, I took the first quiz without the textbook, without reading anything, and I got 4 out of 5. So I was like, damn, all right, I did pretty good. Totally assuming I'm gonna get like 100%. I have notes, I read the information. One of the questions had no question and no answers. It was just like all completely blank. So I just picked a random answer, just assuming that maybe like all of them would be correct or something. I don't know. It's like the teacher forgot to put in one of the questions. I got that question wrong. So I sent an email to the professor being like, hey, just so you know, your quiz is missing a question. And then on top of that, I missed another 2 questions out of the 5 questions because of the way he worded it. I hate when teachers do this and they word their test questions to trick you. You're not actually trying to see if I know the information. You're trying to see if I can like deduct your little trick. So there's one question that was asking what the notepad of the working memory is. That would be the phonological buffer, which is part of the articulatory rehearsal loop. Okay? But the answers to the questions say output buffer, rehearsal loop. Like they're not exactly written the way the book says. So in my head I'm thinking, okay, well, buffer is the closest answer and maybe it's also called an outer buffer. I don't know. So I put outer buffer because technically the articularly rehearsal loop has the notepad in it, but that's not completely the purpose. It has other things in it as well. So I was like, okay, the buffer seems to be the closest answer. I think 2 answers that could be right and you just have to kind of guess which one. It's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. I'm so annoyed that I just sat here for 45 minutes reading this chapter, taking a bunch of notes, and I still got 2 out of 5 on the damn quiz. So I'm gonna go take a bath, go to bed, so I can wake up and go to this stupid class and take more notes and probably do even worse. I hate professors like this. I hate professors like this. Pray for me. Happy Friday morning. I'm so tired. I'm ready for the week to be over, but I'm gonna show you my last and final outfit of the day. I didn't do my hair. I just put on a headband to get my bangs out of my face. I'm wearing my new glasses because I don't want to wear contacts. I don't have any makeup on besides mascara, so very basic, bare minimum. For my outfit, I'm just wearing this cute little green tank top from Shein, this navy Calvin Klein bralette underneath, these jeans, which I got at H&M, and then just my white slip-on Vans. So that's the look. Going to class. Okay, I finished my first class and now I'm just waiting. We got excused pretty early, so I have like 10-15 minutes just to wait around for my other class. I can just tell I'm gonna hate my cognition class. That's my life. I wish I would have had breakfast because I'm hungry. I just finished my Sokol class. We were just talking about Freud. If you're a psychology student or just you've looked into psychology at all, you probably know who Freud is. And now I'm gonna go home and make brunch. Also, I just went on Instagram and saw that 13 Reasons Why season 3 is out on Netflix, so I know what I'm gonna be binge watching this weekend. I know 13 Reasons Why is like pretty controversial and people either love it or they hate it. Personal opinion on it, but if you don't like it, don't watch it. It's whatever. But I really like the show, so I'm excited to go and watch it. I'm ready for more Justin Foley in my life. And look who's here to greet me. Oh, Toe Beans. He always sits up here like at the counter. It's really cute. Making breakfast. What's up? It's me from the future. I watched the whole season of 13 Reasons Why, and overall I feel like it was the worst season out of all 3, mainly because I could not stand Ani. I don't know why they added her in as a main character. She was so goddamn annoying, but I didn't dislike the season. I don't know, it just wasn't my favorite out of the 3 of them, but it was all right. But yeah, so these clips were filmed a few weeks ago, and I can give you a little sequel. I still hate my cognition class. But that's all right. All my other classes so far seem pretty nice, pretty easy. But that is basically it for my first week of school vlog. I know I had mentioned talking to you guys about how I take my notes and stuff on my iPad, but I thought I would save that. And if you guys want to see that, I'll just do a whole video on it since this video was long enough as it is. If you guys have any questions about my experience living on my own, my experience going to college, psychology, whatever, let me know in the comments below. And thanks again to Poshmark for sponsoring. Make sure to check them out down below if you haven't already. Bye.